Oh boy. Alright, so this is in reply to a lot of people who were getting really upset with me over kind of getting rid of NINO, and I know a lot of people were really upset about that. I understand that, but hold on a second so I can, you know, kind of discuss this with you guys. Hopefully, nothing too crazy, alright?
Yes.
So, I'm just going to show you real quick, alright? So, when attacking this green tome user, 22 attack. When attacking Sheena over here, when Cecilia is attacking Sheena over here, 7 damage. Just as an example, alright? So I'm going to move Leo over here, and I'm going to move Cecilia here, and move Reinhardt over there for specific reasons, and we'll get into that in a second. So, I'm just going to also move Ryoma back a bit, just so I don't have to worry about that. And we're going to let Cecilia come over here, and as you can see, her damage has skyrocketed. Almost insanely. That is 52 times 2. I can't get over to Sheena, but I can probably do something just as good, actually. Hopefully. So, I'm going to just kill that mage real quick. Hopefully everyone else will be out of the danger zone. And... yep, okay. Some good old SP.
Yes.
And now, we're going to buff her again. We're going to douse her again with the buffs. And then, as you can see, 40 times 2. Yeah, that is why I sacrificed NINO. And remember, this is a level 40... not level 40. Level 31 3-star Cecilia. That goes to show you, I mean, that's the difference that all of that can make. It's insane. It's crazy, and I hate giving away, and that's also without Groanblade plus, you know, 1, or plus, whichever, and, you know, that gives you an idea of just how powerful those tomes are, and unfortunately NINO can't really take advantage of it fully, so I decided to kind of give it away to my good friend Cecilia here, and that just shows you an example. And, you know, one-shot KO, crazy stuff. And I mean, Leo also has his blade version of the weapon. I'm going to see if I can't queue him up real quick. I'm probably going to do terribly, but I just wanted to show that off so people would stop sending really mean messages about this. I know you guys are really dedicated and into that. I know, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude, but, you know, that just kind of happens, unfortunately. Anyways, we kind of need to wait for buff. This is probably... oh, Leo's in a very bad spot. Let's see. Okay, she can take that guy out.
Let's go.
Unfortunately, I can't really get him out of there. He's probably going to die, but... no, he has enough health, and... oh, jeez. Anyways, and there they go. But, as you can see... this ability that they have is, you know, with the Blade Tomes, it's actually pretty outrageous in how they work. And it's not something to, you know, laugh about, that's for damn sure. It's definitely a lot more deadly when you have teams that can take advantage of this. Unfortunately, I'm fairly sure our good friend Chershi over there is actually going to make this a bit harder. Yeah. But, you know, I'm just trying to display the abilities that these buffs can give, and obviously, with certain units, they definitely have a better advantage over some. That's a definite thing. Cecilia can really do a ton of damage. She has the higher base damage out of the tome users I have right now. Reinhardt does a vast amount of damage as well, but his speed is mostly where it relies on, and unfortunately, Cecilia is going to die. That's just mostly because of the map. Again, horse units don't really do too well in some areas, especially when they don't start off in a spot that I can actually, you know, easily manipulate is the right word I'm thinking about. But that just shows you. I'm just trying to show you guys what happens when you buff a unit with these abilities like this. Currently, I'm still missing one unit. I'm debating what I'm going to do with that, but this gives you an idea of what I'm trying to aim for. I mean, look at that. 35 times 2. That absolutely will obliterate that poor mage there. And right now, I'm lacking a hone to go along with this. She also has life and death at tier 1, which is kind of insane in its own right. So, you know, nothing too crazy, but kind of scary in its own right.
Your orders.
I mean, look at that. 50 times. Oh, Jesus. This is just... That's a lot. And that's going against, you know... 56 times 2 is not something I want to see a unit ever create. Like, that is something like that. That's just terrifying in its own right. I mean, and that's not even, that's neutral. Let's see what happens when you pair it up against weaknesses. 57 times 2. 63 times 2. This is why I gave it. This is why I did this. And, I mean, I'm not even using Leo here, who unfortunately, while he does have it, he does not have Hone. Again, my fourth unit would probably be bringing along the Hone Cavalry. And unfortunately, I do not have that right now. But you can kind of see how this would work. I don't want to throw Ryoma at that. Okay, well, I will just wait a bit and see what happens. They'll probably go after... Okay, well. Wow. 4 times him. Okay, that sucks. But, you know...
Yes?
Jesus. You ever wanted to see why those Blade Tomes are outrageously overpowered? You got it. I mean, that's the basic example that I can think of.
Let's go.
I mean, 0 plus 0? Really? That's gonna do 0 damage. Wow, that's lame. Those two are just attacking nothing and doing nothing. That's cool. Apparently, I forgot Ryoma technically has spur speed. Right now, I'm really debating if I'm gonna use Olwen or not because she has plus. She has her Bane is actually attack minus, and that's just outrageous. And it kind of sucks for her because she kind of needs that since she's all about being speedy. And unfortunately, that's just something that's gonna happen. Okay, so not in the danger zone yet. We're gonna try and provoke a fight with Ryoma over here. Because right now I don't really have much else I can do. Hopefully I can just, like, the idea here is you move as a unit, you hopefully position your horse units correctly, and then you draw them into battle. Unfortunately, this means that since this isn't a full horse unit, this is not going to work too well because Ryoma's kind of, he's also pretty higher level. So here is a red unit. Here's Ryoma. Let's see how much she does to him. 37. That's without a speed. That's with a disadvantage. Granted, he probably doesn't have that crazy resistance, but still disadvantage. That's not cool. That is not cool at all, man. And you know, unfortunately, I don't know. Ooh, well, that might work. Fortunately, I think our good friend Leo there might be a bit of disadvantaged. Well, no, wait, he's okay. Never mind, he's red. That's right. Yeah, he'll be okay. Let me see. How much can you do? Decent enough damage. I mean, nothing too crazy. But this is just that reply to those who were like, hey, why did you do that to NINO? What the hell? Why are you doing this? How could you, you monster? And the simple answer here is, well, that's why. Honestly, you just throw in some Hones, Hone Cavalry. This is my Cecilia right now. She actually is working on Life and Death. I'm probably going to try and get her 3, which means I'm going to have to level up all these Hanas I have here. I think I have a few more still. Hopefully, yeah, 2 more, which is something I'm looking forward to. Going to replace, going to actually be giving our good friend Reinhard, a decent A slot in the form of Deathblow. Just a bit better for him. And the other 2, Leo and Cecilia, will of course have Life and Death 3, and from there, Vantage maybe, and also or Desperation, depending on if they have the speed to do so. Granted, Leo I think has a lot less speed than her, so yeah, that's at the almost same level, which kind of sucks, but that gives you an idea of why I'm doing these things. I just wanted to show you in progress little look at what I'm doing, because people got really upset over that, and I know people were not happy with how I was handling it, but yeah, Groundblade's gonna be a bit. Gonna give her Life and Death 2, just so she can have it. And also people were like, why didn't you bring along Drag back? Because she already learned it, silly heads. And that's pretty much it right now. I know people are probably like, oh my god, this is weird. Why? Well, that's Horse Emblem. That's Horse Emblem for you guys. Again, that's a 3-star Cecilia doing that damage with a lower rank Grand Blade. That's not even plus. And not that plus really matters too much because it's only like, I mean, it's 4 might, but you saw the damage she was outputting at that point. That is a steep decrease, increase over. If it were a decrease, I wouldn't be doing it. NINO would still be alive. But wow, that was not the way I wanted to phrase that. But still, nonetheless, I just figured I would give you an example and show you the might of what these blade tomes can do when they're in the right hands. So, anyways, I'm going to bed. Well, not really. I'm kind of up now, but, you know, I'm feeling a lot better at least, so that's a plus. And I just figured I would give you an example. Go and check out our little video on What Remains of Edith Finch. It's a great, fantastic story game. Really did enjoy it. I'll leave a link to it, hopefully, in the little outro here that you can click. And go check it out. It's a lot of fun. So, see you guys soon. Thanks.